Okay. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Kira. Welcome to the welcome back to the Tangy experience. We're here today giving a very exciting recap of Anime Expo 2024 and the trials and the tribulations and the W's and the weird crap that happens at conventions. I have two parts to the stream, just like my off-Kai stream. So I have, hi Chicken Okabe, thank you for coming. We're so back, yes. So there's two parts to this stream. We have the photo portion, and then we have the hand cam. And then I'll try to give some stories along there, somewhere in there. I have more photos in the off-Kai stream because I actually remembered to take pictures this time. So yeah, but sorry I was gone for, I don't know how long it was, but it was kind of a combo of AX prep and then AX, and then every time I go to a convention, I'm immediately scheduled the very next day, so for like 3 days. So I work and then I'm like, okay, now it's stream time. Hi Sanchicho, thank you for stopping in. I am doing great. I'm still thinking about AX and I'm ready to relive those memories. I mean, first of all, AX this year was, and I'm not the only one to say this, so much better than last year's, which was kind of overcrowded. But everything this year was, I was off to a great start on Thursday, that's for sure. But first, I will jump into our photos. Oh no, I'm hovering. You didn't see that. You don't know I'm a disembodied torso. But so these are my photos. So let me just open. I had to use Windows Photo Viewer because for some reason the Photos app wasn't working in the OBS, so that's what we're doing. So first, I actually got into LA on Wednesday. I drove up, and then I checked into the hotel, unloaded all my stuff. Hotel parking in LA for AX is wildly expensive, so I unloaded my stuff, and I just put my car at Union Station and then left it there because I do not want to deal with my car. Anyways, and I don't want to pay $70 for parking, so here we go. Oh, you saw me at Virtual Vacation? I'm so sorry. I was selling merchandise at Virtual Vacation. I was like really like locked in to selling because the line was so long. I was like, but next time you can feel free to say hi. I had no idea it was you. I know, but I knew it was, I had a feeling it was you, but like I said, I didn't want to be wrong. It was because of your shirt. But also I like vaguely remember, it was so dark, but I like vaguely remembered what you look like from Off-Kai Cafe, so. But yeah, so, this, to go sequentially, I'll definitely get to Virtual Vacation. Oh my god, Rat! No! Hi, Rat! Thank you for raiding. You're like my #1 raider. I was thinking I need to remember to raid this time because I always forget and I'm like very determined. I should make like a note somewhere that says raid somebody, please, for the love of everything. But yeah, thank you. Hi, raiders. I'm Tangy. I am a turtle friend. I am new to streaming. I'm a cosplayer. I'm off-Kai staff. I do a lot of random crap. I like VTubers. It's hard to remember to rave, but it'll become a habit eventually. Yeah, I know. Excited to hear my AX stories? Yes, I have so many. You you heard the sticky note? Oh, that's true. My stationery drawer is like right next to my microphone. I need to get a pen though. hope this pen works. Sticky note ASMR. It's my sticky note pad is the what's it called? It's not Nayu to Alien. I can actually show it on my hand cam. Raid, all caps. Raid. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Raiders, for coming. I appreciate you. Welcome, squeakers. I was just getting started, just talking about our very first day. Yeah, all caps, all rating. No, yeah, how else would you describe it, you know? So my very... Oh, and thank you for the follow, Lucifer Poro. Welcome to the Tangy crew. I don't have a name yet for the followers. Gosh, okay, this photo, if you're wondering, this is, so there's a famous noodle place, they have a few in LA, it's called Sujita Artisan Noodle. It's pretty good. They have sukemen, which is like broth that you dip the noodles in. And there was a long line, but we were going to the Hololive Myth collab. So they had, as you can see, oh, disconnected. What? Oh no. Wait, am I still here? Can anyone hear me? No. What? No. OBS. No, OBS. OBS, no. Hello. Oh. Let's see. Attempt 8. Oh my god, what is happening? I just started! I'm being cursed. I'm being hexed. Oh. Are we back? Are we so back? I think it says it's back. Oh my gosh, my first real scuff. I'm officially a PNG tuber. We're so back, yes. Okay, sorry for the delay. It's all OBS's fault. Gosh. Okay, so here we are. We are going to, I have, hi Maya. We are so back. I brought my little friends with you, Kiara, to, the collab. You can also see in this photo, there's a little Takutachi hat. Chihuahua, yeah, I brought her, to the thing. Here's me holding her up to herself. They had like a big decal inside. So we finally got inside after a very long time, and then they told us they had no orange drinks, the orange Kiara drinks, they had none. And I was like, crap, that's like half the reason I was waiting to come here for the orange drink. Because you also need to buy that to get a coaster. You have to buy one of the items. So we instead bought the apple juice, the fancy Japanese apple juice. Because my plan, we were all going to buy the orange drink, and then we were going to surround Kiara with the orange drink. But, so instead we used the apple juice. So we surrounded her with the apple juice. I didn't get to go to this place yet. You'll try during Anime NYC. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going to have it in New Jersey, too, right? That sounds cool. But yeah, so here's Kiara surrounded by a bunch of drinks. Apple juice. It was pretty good apple juice. Japanese apple juice is really good. One time, one of my good friends, she went and visited Japan and went to an apple farm, and then she brought back some juice from it, and it was so good. Probably the best apple juice I've ever had. But yeah, so good apple juice. So I didn't get the orange drink, but I did get the Gura Sukemen. So what made it the Gura Sukemen is that the the chashu was like really thick, and they were trying to make it look like her tail. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see that. I don't see the tail, but it was still absolutely delicious, and we were still able to get the coasters. And so once we were done eating, the waiter came by with like a bag and was like, okay, we're getting your coasters now. And I was so nervous. I was like, I need to get Kiara or else I'm gonna be really sad. But I did. I actually pulled Kiara. Yippee. So in addition to the coaster, I bought the keychain set, which I'll show off later in the hand cam portion. I didn't get, the gacha gods did smile upon me. It's true. Yeah, I'll show the keychain. I actually did trade for the Kiara keychain. I got Gur originally, but yeah, so huge W for pulling Kiara. Oh, also, for some reason they put the stickers, they had the stickers all over the restaurant, and they put an Ina and an Ame sticker on each of the things. They had Ina above the toilet, and then they had Ame right above the urinal. I crossed the urinal, but she's right above the urinal. Urinal. I thought it was so funny I had to take a picture. So yeah, here's us leaving. We're leaving. Here's Kiara in my Lightning McQueen backpack, which I brought. And we're going home. Which one did I choose? Wait, what do you mean? Which one did I choose? Wait, what do you mean? The Lightning McQueen Ida. Oh my god. A Lightning McQueen Ida bag would be so cool. Oh, Ina toilet. I can't use the urinal, so I used the Ina toilet. Which means that Ame still looked at me because they were the toilet and the. I don't have the sheepy. No. Wait, oh, the sheepy. Oh, you mean that device that like is like a funnel? No. I mean, that would be helpful for like when you're hiking or something, but I don't own one. That seems like I don't know where I put that. Yeah, here we are, we're leaving. Kiara's packed up and we're ready to go home. And after that, kind of just chilled, went back. It was already getting kind of late, so I just kind of went to bed early because you're getting up early. Jimmy Memer, friend, hello, welcome to the AX recap stream. I almost said off guy, but that was a while ago. Okay, this is no. What happened to my photos? Oh my god, this is out of order. Hold on, I'm so upset. How could they do this to me? Ah, we can truly never escape off Kai. I know, right? Let me see. 8. Oh my god. Did I mess up? Oh my god, did I just completely forget some pictures? Oh crap. Hold on, let me check my Discord. I tried to import the pictures from my iPhone, and then Windows was like, I don't like that. It's the iPhone one. Oh my god. I somehow never sent the Thursday photos. No. Was that a Lightning McQueen backpack I saw holding the plushie? Yes, that was a Lightning McQueen backpack. You know, crap. It's too late to fix this, but let me think if there's anything that important. I mean, it was just pictures of HoloLive stuff, really. Crap. What a bummer. Oh well. I guess I can just describe what I did Thursday, which is I got up early. Got to the outside the convention hall at 8:30, and I went straight to the Good Smile booth so I could I was trying to grab some HoloLive figures. I get up there and they're like, we actually don't have the any number below 200 yet, which is all of the holo figures, because their system wasn't working. So I had to just get one. which is, I'll show it later, but it's the Vampire Miku one. And after that, I went and I tried the Hololive card game, which that was a whole fun thing. Then I just kind of went around the entertainment hall. I had pictures. I saw the Doki PC setup. It was like super cool. I was like, whoa! And then the giant Hololive booth and the Shoujo booth and everything. It was like VTuber Central. It was crazy. But I was noting that it wasn't super ridiculously crowded, which is kind of surprising. I was able to get quite a bit done, actually, which is awesome. And gosh, what else did I do? Oh, hi Kenley, welcome. Thank you for raiding. Welcome to my Anime Expo recap stream. I finally have a little break from working. So I'm here just talking about all the stuff that happened. I somehow forgot to send any Thursday photos to my computer, but maybe I can just show those later at the hand cam. I'll just show my phone. But yeah, something else I did Thursday is I went to the Hello Angel Girl after party thing, and it was kind of over by the fashion district, but I hadn't really heard of this brand, but one of my friends was like, oh my god, I love that brand. And so we all like went and checked it out, and it was really cute. I actually ran into some people there, which was kind of surprising. Did not expect that, but Thursday overall was pretty chill. How could I almost forget? I also went to the Off-Kai. A bunch of staff met up at the Yard House for dinner, and that was super nice. It was really nice seeing everyone and saying hi, and that was cool. Then after that I went to the after party. I was gonna rely on my photos to help me, but I guess I'll just go straight then into Friday. So the next day, I cosplayed Mesmerizer Miku. Mesmerizer, if you don't know, it's a music video. It's animated by the same person who did the Rabbit Hole Miku. And so I really liked the video. I really liked the song. I really wanted to cosplay it. So I had a little group with my friends. We were cosplaying a little Vocaloid group. Well, I guess not Vocaloid. I guess I'm technically the only Vocaloid in this group. But we had Teto as the other Mesmerizer, and then also unrelated, but also related because it's Vocaloid of sorts, 2024 viral songs, which is Zundemon, with the song where Zundemon has like a gun and is like, what do you put on your chicken? That's a good song. Yeah, Utao, thank you. That's a good descriptor. But yeah, so here's me as Miku, and I was just kind of exploring the con, seeing Artist Alley a little bit more, etc., etc. We got to the con kind of late, so very late start. I saw Chad there. I was in the entertainment hall and I saw Chad Real, and this man... This man was clearly practicing. Yeah, so, and he looked like it too. I'm censoring his head, but he did have the haircut. I'm pretty sure this man, like, has found his calling, and he just has the haircut. He has, like, the jawline. I loved it. I was like, I have to take a picture. So I did. Did he do a cosplay group with the Associated Virgin? Oh my god! He should find himself an Associated Virgin guy. That would be so great. Yeah, what a Chad. He knew what he had to do. He was like, this is who I am. This is my cosplay. So good for him. Okay, here's a full view of the dress. I made this in a day, the dress, and I'm actually, for once in my life, proud of something I made for a cosplay, because I was not very good at sewing. I'm okay at sewing now, but I was not very good at sewing before. Um, with this dress, I was originally trying to modify like a diner waitress dress, but the color wasn't doing it for me, and then to do all those stripes would just be a pain. So I was like, you know what? I found the perfect fabric for it for only $180 a yard. So $1.80 a yard. Oh, thank you. I tried. I was really excited about finding this fabric was so cheap because I paid $9 for 5 yards. I should not have gotten 5 yards. The pattern I used, I had a pattern that I modified, and for whatever reason they said 5 yards, and I don't know if it's because it's an older pattern, it's from the 50s, but like, they were telling me to get 5 yards, but that was way too many. That was way too many, but oh well. Now I just have a ton of this pinstripe fabric sitting around. And it was very nice. It was, hi Kumo, you're just in time. I was, I was just showing the Friday pictures. Yeah, I was just talking about this cosplay. The fabric was really nice and breathable because it was cotton. I was like, man, I need to do more cotton cosplays because, it was nice. It was good for a hot day, that's for sure. Because it was so hot this weekend. It was like 90 degrees. I was trying to stay inside as much as I could because I was boiling alive out there. Especially was bad the next day, on Saturday, when I was wearing pleather. Okay, so yeah, we were dying. The way towards LA was brutal too. Oh my god, I bet, because you're driving like along the 5, right? Oh, I can't imagine. It gets so hot out there. In like Central Valley. Ugh. But yeah, so I just did a little bit of cosplaying Friday. 150. What? 115? What the heck? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, dang. After I left the con, I went and I finished up some very last minute stuff, and I went to virtual vacation, for which I was selling merchandise, put on virtual vacation hosted by Oshi Spark, best virtual YouTuber support company in the game, Oshi Spark. So they were hosting, yeah, virtual vacation mention. So I got there around 5:30ish and set everything up to help sell. And I was like, this is gonna get crazy, because this is also where people had to pick up their bags, the VIP bags. No way, virtual vacation hosted by Oshi Spark featuring Utano Pandora, Miori Celesta, Mint Phantom, and Bow the Whale at the El Rey Theater on July 5th, 2024. Yes, that virtual vacation. So as I've read from Maya, those are the 4 talents. We opened doors at 6:30, started giving out the bags pretty much immediately. Unfortunately, ended up selling throughout the entire first act because the line was quite long, but it was very, very successful. And I enjoyed it because my job right now isn't really like customer service or like super fast paced usually, so kind of like it was kind of fun having that adrenaline rush. I think because I used to, obviously, I mean, who hasn't worked some sort of customer service at some point? And I used to work at a place that would have like that rush, because I was like a movie theater, right? So there would be that rush before a show if there was like a blockbuster, like opening night. It would get crazy, but you know, you get to feeling that rush of everything. I was like a blur. I hope there weren't any Karens. No, There was a I don't know if I should say this. There wasn't anyone within the age range or gender to be considered a Karen, I don't think. I think, yeah, it was but yeah, thank you. I tried. So if I didn't, it was so long. I was really locked in. So if I felt bad because I kind of was struggling to like say hi to people at that time, but so we sold through the first act. That's okay. I didn't really mind. I could still hear it. It was a pretty good view of the screen still, so I was just kind of listening to Pandora in the background, kind of jamming a little bit as I was going along. She had some good song choices. I think she sung Grangi, or am I imagining that? She sung some. Oh, didn't she sing? Did she sing Otona Blue? I don't remember exactly, but I just remembered she had pretty good song choices. So I was kind of bopping, and then we got through the line halfway. She did sing Otona Blue. Yes, yes. Oh my god, I really love that song. Oh, she did it for you. That's so sweet. It's such a good song. I've actually been listening to it a lot lately. So yeah, I liked her choices. I liked everyone's choices, actually. I really liked Miori's choices. Was she the one who sung Magia? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. If anyone in the chat can answer, I have no idea. We finished actually selling merch halfway through Miori's set. Although I kind of ran away for like 2 minutes because she was singing Kiss from a Rose, which I really like. Oh, so Pandora did do Magia? Okay. What is that from again? Anyways, I will confess, I did run away for 5 minutes because I had to hear Miori sing Kiss from a Rose. Oh, yeah, God. Okay, and now I vaguely remember her singing that song, which I really like because I love Monica, but I didn't know the name of the song because I watched Monica when I was still in the very more like normie anime watcher phase where I wouldn't really know stuff like the names of the songs of the OP and the ED, you know. But yeah, I do remember now. God, that was really good. It was a banger. Ah, frick, I love Monica. Definitely one of the animes that kind of got me more into anime. One of the gateway drugs. But yeah, so I did run away from the booth for 5 minutes while the line was pretty much getting shorter because I really like that song. And Miori's cover is so good. I hope you cracked UOs of the NTR song. I did not, but I did crack some UOs. I will confess, I did not I hadn't heard the NTR song before. I just remembered Miori mentioned it at some point, wanting to sing it, but I had never heard it. I was like, I didn't bother to listen to it. So I'm just standing there and I'm like, wow, this is super explicit. Good thing this venue was 18 plus. I did take a little picture though. I took a video. Seeing the crowd sway and beat. Yeah, I was swaying. I knew you know, how it went, like the tune, because obviously who doesn't know Amore or whatever it's called. It was a trip and a banger. Venue was all ages? What? No! I didn't see any kids personally, but oh dear, that would be so freaking bad. No! Wow. That was a pretty explicit song. But she was beautiful at singing. As a famous reaper once said, F them kids. Yeah, she did say that. I remember. Wasn't it when she had I remembered when she had the recorder. This was so long ago. She had the recorder. She was like, She's like, fuck your friend. That's so freaking funny. You gotta head out. Bye, Rat. Enjoy your movie. Talk to you later. Ratsu. That's the rat sign off? Ratsu. Bye. Ratsu, that's so cute. I love that. Perfect. Ratsu. It's from Otsukare. Yeah, that makes sense. That's great. Go off, Rat. Such a good name. Oh my god, I just got derailed like in 2 ways. Yeah, so NTR's song was insane. That's for sure. But what a fun time. Miori's singing was so good. Like, she sounded beautiful. OMG, is that the El Rey Theater on July 5th? Yes, it is. It is. Hello, Yuki. Shout out for, by the way, shout out to Yuki and Rat and Kira, and hopefully I'm not forgetting anyone. I don't think Maya was involved in the production. I mean, Charlie's not here, but also shout out to Charlie for helping put on, or being like the main orchestrators of Virtual Vacation, because it was awesome. You were smurfed on the event? We all smurfed on the, what? Oh, you smurfed. NTR? Yeah, NTR, so I had never heard this before, but at Virtual Vacation, Miori sung the NTR song, which is a cover of That's Amore, but the lyrics are about NTR. And I guess she's really famous for this cover, but I hadn't heard it before because I've mostly just really liked her jazz covers, or like her Kiss from a Rose cover. The reason why I lost my mind when she sung it is like, that was one of the things that really made me really like her. Was I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful. I was just showing people who didn't know anything about VTubers. I'm like, look at how beautiful this cover is. And her performance at Virtual Vacation was really good. And I was losing my mind at the fact that she's just telling everyone about taking like a whiskey shot before the show. She really has no filter. It's hilarious. But it is part of her brand, because part of her brand is drinking alcohol. Oh, what is NTR? What does it stand for? I don't know what it stands for. But it's basically like slang for cheating. Spare them. Oh yeah, at Netorare. That's how the song goes. It goes like Netorare. It's being cucked. Okay, yeah. Nice turtle road trip to AX. That's true. I had a turtle road trip to AX. Omega smurfed and what? GG, shake my hand. It was so good, that cover. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. Yeah, that's the normal version of that song. Instead, we had not that. But yeah, enough of me fawning over Miori. There's more, because I also got a picture of when Mint came on. For some reason I thought she was gonna be last, but she was third, and so it totally jump scared me. But I will say, I was trying to get pictures of the screen, the sign screen, because I made it. But not like just that graphic. I didn't do any of the graphic designs. I just based it mostly off Mickey's look style, and then kind of put it together with the assets. Yeah, so I was trying to get a picture of it on the big screen. It's like, look, Mom, I'm famous. Tangy, the Minset was so good. It was so good. Tangy, the graphics queen. No, they're really nice. Thank you. Sorry, I got them so last minute. I'm trying to work on my procrastination for sure. Lost my shit at Ikinai Borderline. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't know a lot of the songs Mint was singing because she is definitely more of a boomer than I am. And we love her for that, but I don't know some of the songs that she really likes, but I was still having a hell of a time. I hope you're ready to make graphics for the next redacted Oshi. Are you for real? Are you actually doing another event at NYC? You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking. Oh no. Oh shit, here we go again. Girl! You crazy. Oh my god. No way. I'm dying. Anyways, I was trying to get the pictures. I had video too, but you would never guess this, but Windows Photo Viewer doesn't let you view videos, only photos. So I couldn't play the videos on my Windows Photo Viewer, unfortunately. But when Mint was going, everyone was waiting for Mint. Everyone's just chanting, USA! USA! Which is just so funny. Is there a YouTube video out? I don't know. I did take a video of break stuff, and I posted that along with the photo I took of the pen light. Oh, there is okay, on Krisu. Oh, feel free to drop that YouTube video in the comments, because I too would like to view this. Mint set was fun. I loved it. I was going crazy. I was jumping up and down. Virtual vacation in Bono. He held his phone with his hand the entire time because the venue didn't allow any sort of sticks. Boo. Silly. Click now. Stop. Remember last time that actually did attract the bots? That was so funny. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, you did. You summoned them, Maya. You did that. Oh my god. I feel a little embarrassed because Mint's friend who came to the concert was filming in the back near the merch table where I was, and I was going kind of crazy because I love Mint, and I really hope that in this video she was likely shooting to show Mint. I was not in it screaming because I would just die. I would just have to die. So really hoping there's not a video of me shown to Mint of me screaming. But there might be. We'll see. Actually, I won't see. I'll never know. That's the funnest part. I'll never know. So now, Bao was... Oh wait, I'm not there yet. Bao's song selection was crazy, and I loved it. She had a lot of... she had more, like, covers than what she did at Off Kai Live. But she also did, that one song that's really good. Yeah, she did California. My god, Kira, you let Bao sing some stuff, that's for sure. She sung, when she sung Lollygod Requiem, I was like, I never thought I'd hear this live. Because that song is insanely popular, but it's also super unhinged. But, like, everyone knew the chants. You love the Off Kai Live, but there was a lot of slow songs. I'm glad Virtual Vacation was so hyped. Yeah, I think the Virtual Vacation selection was really good, for sure, from Bao. And she killed it. She did so well. Bao put on an amazing performance, honestly. And also when I saw her cover of, God, the song title's so long. Hold on. Choo lovely Moody Mura Pre. Why is this song title so... Okay, I'm just gonna shorten it to Choo Choo Lovely. Bao's 4D model came out. What do you mean 4D? What's a 4D model? Oh, duh. You mean when she physically came out? Katie's background growls were crazy. Yeah, they were crazy. I remember when I watched that video, I was like, dang, that's crazy. But yeah, I was jamming. I love that song actually. So I was like headbanging too. I really like rock music actually. I need to go get Katie at the Katie would be so cool, but also that would be really hard. You'd really have to figure out how to like match audiences with her because you probably have to, the concert would have to be like basically themed around like variety, I feel, to get her to fit in with like a lot of other VTuber stuff. Yeah, I loved it. Loved that. And then of course. Oh, Katie and Lisa would be crazy. Oh man, yeah, Lisa's really good at live performing. Blah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So then, for the encore, Bao came out live in person and sung California Girls as her physical self, which was so... because I was selling merch and I was like there, I saw her like practice and I was like, oh okay, I wonder why they're practicing like on stage. I thought she was still gonna like sing it, you know, like in her whale form, but I was like, what? No freaking way. Like, this is crazy. And then the video that was playing behind her, I was like, oh my god, this is so wild. And then my favorite part of the whole concert, when Bao and Min sung Break Stuff together as the final part, when she sent me that video, I was like, oh. I have been well aware of the California Girls thing. So I was like, oh my god, she's so crazy. It's amazing. That video is crazy. Oh my gosh. Anyways, but Break Stuff, that song. I used to really like that song in like high school. I was like, oh, this song is so edgy. Like, Ultra Squid, hi Ultra Squid, welcome. I'm doing right now a Anime Expo recap, and right now I'm just talking about Virtual Vacation, which was a concert featuring 4 independent VTubers on Friday at AX, offsite at the Elevated Theater. Break Stuff though, was the final song, and it was like, oh my god. You messaged Bao like 2 days before the show, and she was like, hi, will you do Break Stuff with Min, please? You know, because I did talk to Bao a bit later, she did tell me that you asked her to do that really last minute, and I was like, oh my god, Kira, what the heck? You asked her to do that really late? Oh, that's so funny, but oh my god, I was headbanging, and that's when I was trying to break UOs. So I was trying to break my UOs at like the big part of the song, and unfortunately, like, I broke them together, but one of them didn't light up because I'm not very good at breaking UOs. So I had slammed the UO against the table, the merch table, to try to get it light up, but then at the same time I slammed my actual pen light against the merch table, and this unfortunately is what happened. My pen light strap came off. Yes, this is my Maid Cafe pen light. I literally broke stuff. I did post this to Twitter too. You blame Mint because she told you 2 days before? Oh, okay, well there you go. There you go. Yeah, I literally broke stuff. Yeah, the ribbon is so cute. Oh, by the way, shout out to Neon Shrine for making these pen lights, and Offkai Maid Cafe worked with them for these adorable pen lights, and then I broke the strap. It's just one of those days. Yeah, that's true. I love when Min sings on karaoke break stuff because she's so adorable and she's just like, you know, she's in her like cute voice. She's like, it's all about the he said, she said bullshit. But then she'll like actually kind of do a like crazy voice for parts of it, which it is just so amazing. Her growls, ooh, it's so good. At least it was in the actual pen light. Yeah, the pen light still works. It's just the strap. Yeah. Oh my god, that made my life. I wanted to learn after hearing her growls. Yeah, you know who else is really good at growls? Miori does really good growls too. I think she did a few during her performance, but Mint's growls also during break stuff were really good. I hate when the strap breaks. This never happened to me before. Honestly, the straps never broke. The pen light strap it's never broken on me. Never broke off my hand. But yeah, virtual vacation. After that, I was a really sweaty gamer in there, and I ran back to the merch table, and I was like, hi, how can I help you? I was like really like frantic but friendly to like everyone I helped after that, and luckily the line wasn't too long, so we were able to get out of there by like 10, and after that, oh my god. um, after that, we went to like a mixer, which was really cool. I don't know if I wasn't there too long, but yeah, it was a long day on Friday, that's for sure. Empowered by Mint Phantom. I love Mint Phantom. She always empowers me. She's my shining star of sorts. But she's actually really, really good at singing. I love Phantom. True. Gosh, yes, Friday was definitely one of the days. It was crazy. Sorry, I'm just gushing about Friday. It was just really cool. So let's move on to Saturday, which, by the way, was Kiara's birthday. So I was cosplaying Kiara in her default outfit, which I hadn't worn since November, so I was kind of breaking that one out of the vault a little bit. So Jal had a booth in the corner. Not a lot of people saw this, but they had a little booth in the corner near the entertainment hall. And they let you try on, like, you could try on the captain's uniform, or the flight attendant uniform, or the engineer uniform. So I was cosplaying Kiara, and I was like, okay, but what if I tried on a flight attendant uniform as Kiara? Because for those who don't know, Kiara talked about on stream a long time ago about how before HoloLive, she was very close to becoming a flight attendant, but was too short. So there's a lot of art out there of her in like a flight attendant uniform. So I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect. So here's my photo of that. We've gone from Kiara Fried Phoenix to Kiara Fried Airlines. Would you trust Kiara to fly a plane? Maybe not. I need some coffee. Hold on. Yeah, I like how the shoes just completely don't match too. But yeah, Jiao. Yippee. Super cool. She's a burb. It will work. Cope. Then I went to the HoloLive booth, and they were actually playing Chimera, and I was waiting for the moment, this exact moment, press 4 moment, so I could point at it. And yeah, you are true KFP. I try my best. I try, but yes, I really, that was great. That was great. The Wojak, yeah. Gosh, I had a picture of Nene here, and I don't know where that went. Am I? No. Okay, well, I had a video of Nene, singing. I saw her. She was singing like oh, she sung the iCarly theme song for the audience, and she was so cute. I love Nene. I remember when she sung iCarly for the first time at her karaoke several years ago, like karaoke stream. And I was like, oh my god, because I grew up with iCarly, and yeah, I know a lot of bad stuff about it now, but at the time, it was like really inspiring for me to make like my own videos and like and stuff like that, like YouTube videos, because this was like right around the time YouTube was getting big. So I really liked iCarly as a kid. You need to be there for that. Yeah, it was really cute. Damn, I missed this event. LOL. I went to Tube Out during this. Oh yeah, I thought about going to Tube Out, but it also conflicted with the Hololive gathering. Speaking of, here's my view from the Hololive gathering. I went up here. Tube Out was mid. That's what I've heard from multiple people. I was like, I don't know, because the only one I would have super been interested in would be like Himahina and Keisan and Urika, but I wasn't like, I've already seen Keisan live, and then I don't know, I didn't want to pay all that money for it. So instead I went to the Hololive gathering, and it was, oh my god, watching this gathering go from like relatively small the first year to the next year huge. Oh god, this is I think the third year I've been. Second year was really big, and then they brought Yago, and then this year Yago did return. Okay, by the way, I kept seeing Yago around the con. I saw him 4 times throughout the entire convention, just walking about. Sometimes no one's with him, it's just Yago. And the best part is, no one even freaking knows who he is. No one knows who he is. They, out of context, no one realizes this is the biggest freaking VTuber CEO just wandering around. So I'm just like, oh, there's Yago. Oh, there's Yago. So funny. He would even be around the Hololive booth. I think I saw him around the Holo booth like 2 or 3 times, and even still, no one paid any attention to him. It was, I mean, not that they should. You should probably just ignore that he's there because it's the polite thing to do. You did Anywaves for Wodige? Oh, Yago is showing up for 2 years as legendary. I know, yeah, because he came for his panel. He's a legend for this. He was around the booth during Nene's singing, by the way. I saw you at the gathering. Your cosplay was so good. I was scared to say hi though. Oh, thank you. But yeah, feel free to say hi next time. I know I seem scary, but I'm not. I promise. Random JP dude. I know he does look like that, but also like his face is pretty iconic. I didn't take a picture of this, but on the side of the Hololive booth, they had him a freaking painting of him driving a van. He's like on the side of the booth. He's kind of a figure. He's kind of an icon. That was me last year. You kept running into him. I was going crazy when he came out at the Good Step Mile panel. He was there during Nene. Dang, I was there. Oh, really? Yeah, he was. I thought about going to the Good Smile panel, but I got ready way too late. I have this habit of getting up way too late during cons. Thursday was the one day I was like, I won't cosplay today. I'll actually go to the con and buy crap. Looking back at my photos, I barely took any. That was me at Offkai. I barely took anything. So that's why this year I was like, I will take more. It was my promise to myself. But yeah, I remember last year when Yago came out and he stuck around and signed autographs. Poor guy, because he was there for hours because the line was so long. And this year, seeing how it was even bigger, he was like, alright, I'm here for the picture, and then he left because he did not want to get trapped there again. Poor dude. Oh my god. I took more at Offkai, but at ParkCon with random strangers. That's hilarious. ParkCon's fun. But yeah, the gathering was insane. The cosplayers couldn't all fit in this area. It was so nice to stay for so long last year. Yeah, that was really nice of him. Yago's seems really chill. The gathering, There's Tobin. Enhance image. Here's Tobin Jacobs again. This is... He actually brought a smaller Yago head to the one 3 years ago. But not as many people knew who Tobin was back then. But then the next year he brought the giant head. And then I think he made a new one or brought that one back. And then he also brought an Acheon head. So I was wondering, how is he gonna... He keeps, like, improving upon each year. So I was curious about how he would, you know, improve. I wish I went to his panel, by the way. He had a panel. I saw him at Offkai, and I wanted to say hi, but I was too scared. My picture with Yago is my favorite pic of all time. He was too real. I know. You saw Tobin at a party this year. It was cool. Yeah, Tobin. I did meet him at AX last year, and I was like, oh my god. Hi. I was scared. You woke up too late for the Tobin panel? Yeah, same. Same. Exactly. John Cena. Oh, the John Cena Takodachi. Oh my god. I was too afraid to say hi to him at Offkai. Exactly. And he was right there. He was right there. I could have said hi so easily. He was like alone. I could have said hi, but I was like... I was too scared. I was like, ooh. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like zooming around randomly. Yeah, so after this, I kind of went back. I went and took the the cake picture that I posted for Kiara's birthday, because I was like, oh, like, what do I do? Like, I should have brought something for Kiara's birthday, and I just totally forgot, because I was busy trying to get together my Mesmerizer cosplay, and so the hotel had this carrot cake, so I ended up buying the carrot cake, and then trying to plate it nicer, and then I just bought the KFP birthday merch from last year from a friend, so I just got the chicken. And so I was like, I should feed the chicken cake. And so it looked really good. Yeah, so shout out to Goof for taking that picture, because it looked great. And also, I don't know why I feel terrible that the only pictures I seem to post are the ones of default Kiara. I am trying to post some more, but they never seem to turn out well. Like, I want to post one of Mesmerizer. I have some photos from Fanime I really want to post, but I just keep getting, like, sidetracked from posting more cosplay pictures. The photo is so cute. I hope I can commission you to make a Kiara cosplay. What kind? I've never done a cosplay commission before, because, well, I've gotten decent at sewing, I guess, but even then not so good. You woke up at 3 a.m. for birthday merch? I totally forgot about the birthday merch this year. I need to still buy it, but I just was asleep, I guess. I fell asleep at like 1. You thought I did comms? Well, I mean, I don't do commissions. Have I been paid to make costumes? Yes, but they weren't commissions. Do I just do art commissions? Yeah. I'm kind of doing art commissions on a case-by-case basis right now, because sometimes it's hard to get motivated, so I have one in the backlog I want to get to first. More so, it's easier for me is like graphic design or video editing commissions, because I have done those more like streamlined and professionally, so it's a little easier for me to do like graphic design and video editing commissions. Yeah, sorry for the ramble. When I think of Kiara cosplay, I always think of you. Always my favorite. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. Yeah, I love cosplaying Kiara though. When you said the other day that you had comms to do, I thought you meant cosplay. No, I think I meant, because I have some art commissions right now. I'm trying not to go too crazy though. I don't want to like but for art, just for art, graphic design and like I said, video editing is a little different because it's like, it's easier to just do, but art, it's like, if I'm not, I need to like really focus, I feel, because I've never done it like super professionally. Anyway, sorry for the ramble. Back to Anime Expo. After the pictures, I went to the Waves. I got there kind of late. We love some rambling. KFP fan, yes. Oh gosh, what was the name of the shop? I bought this adorable fan. And it was like lenticular too, so it like changed. Freeze X had a booth at Artist Alley and has a lot of really cool, like, kind of unusual merch. Like, they also had this bobble pin thing. Really, what time? I didn't get there till like 8. I was very late. And I was still cosplaying Kiara. You know, I actually went to that same venue, also Anna Waves, I think has been at that venue before. And 2 years ago, I went in the casual Kiara cosplay I have. That was like one of the first times I wore that one. And some very drunk lady comes up to me and is like, she's like, "Are you actually Kiara?" And I was like, No, no, I am not actually Kiara. And she's like, "I think you're actually Kiara." And I was like, "I am not Kiara, please, no, stop." She's like, "Whatever you say," and then walks away, and I'm just like, listen, I don't even look that much like her. I mean, we're the same. I mean, technically, Kiara is 165 centimeters, which is my exact height. That's just what the real Kiara would say. I don't know what the real Kiara would say, honestly. I guess your Kiki was too Riki. My cosplay is just that good. It was the beach one. I am the same height, yeah. I'm very proud of that, actually. Yeah. So I brought my fan. I brought my pen light, which had the strap broken. I think my other pen lights were batteries had died. And I had my UO. And it was overall really fun. I was kind of avoiding the main room though, because I was still in cosplay and I kept getting kind of jostled. Time to change your birthday to her birthday. I don't think I can do that. Also, there's like a million VTuber birthdays, like around that day for some reason, and I'm not quite sure why. But I had I think I had, what did I drink? Oh, I had an AMF, I think. Also tried they had, oh, I had a picture of the drink menu, but I don't think I shared it. They brought the Kaito water back. They had the special Anoi's menu, and I don't know if any of you were familiar with the picture blowing up about Anna Waves having this menu for Miku Expo, and then for the water they just called it Kaito water, and they did the Kaito water rerun, and I was dying. I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Subaru birthday was last year during the meet. Oh yeah. Yeah, their birthdays are very, like, similar. But that was fun. What's the next picture? Oh! So, yeah, I just jump scared myself, basically. Okay, yeah, so I just saw this Momo cosplayer roaming around. Yeah, Rafe Momo, yeah, there you go. Just kind of creeping around, you know? And I was like, ooh, okay. I was like, what if I take a picture with them? And so I take a picture, and unprompted, they like wrapped their claws around me, and I was like, oh my god. You're about to go to bed, what the heck? I'm sorry. Not anymore. I'm crazy, I know. And so we take the picture, and then they pull out their phone and they just show their lock screen is just a picture of them, and it just says tag me at the rave Momo, and I'm just like, okay. So I took a picture, and I was like, this is so silly. So like their Instagram, if you look at it, they just go around to different raves like as a Momo. And I don't know why, but it's like kind of same energy as like the Chad guy cosplayer. Like they have their thing and they stick to it, and honestly I respect that. I love those kinds of cosplays. So this is that Saturday night also. I after that, it was actually, it ended pretty early. So I actually met up with my coworker. I invited like some people and my coworker to hang out, which I thought was going to be a really interesting blend, but it kind of was totally chill. And then I ended the night at the mahjong area, but I was like kind of dying, so I had to leave. But I kind of witnessed the mahjong area, but I still don't understand how you play mahjong, to be honest. And I don't know if I'll ever know at this point. I think that ship has sailed. I'm sorry, mahjong enthusiasts, but I respect the hustle. Mahjong stole my Oshi. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, to be honest. The next morning I had to check out. I wasn't cosplaying Sunday because I was like, screw that. But they had luggage storage, and they had this sign. The hotel had this sign that was like weird AI generated like anime people, and I just thought it was so funny. I had to take a picture. Online mahjong sim, good to start learning. Oh, okay. Oh god, the lips, it's kind of creepy. Lord, I know. I thought it was so funny. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, look at that. You'll not be staying there next year. But the view was killer. So, this was my thumbnail image I posted on Twitter. I have this picture because I took a stalker picture of the mint standee. This is creepier than Momo. Yeah, look at her go. Super cool. I also, on Sunday, I ended up talking to the guy who has the Itasha plane. Like, he just kind of, like, ran into me and my friend and was like, hey, and he was like super chill. So shout out to Hunie. Yeah, is that his? Yeah, that's his name, Hunie. Invited me to go on the plane with her, but I had already left. No, Hunie is the VTuber. Hold on, I have his card right here. Raymond. Yeah, I met Raymond. Very cool guy. Shout out to Raymond. You had already left LA? No. Maybe another time. I'm sure there'll be another time. Yeah, this was, I made it just in time for the last one or two Cali songs, but there wasn't really a good, Hunie's a VTuber and cool artist. Yeah, I've heard of her. Look at this guy. Look at that. Oh, this was the picture. This was when they were all taking a picture together. Yeah, I wasn't in it though, because I was like out of here. Also, hello. I love zooming in. Actually, this is so fun. Everyone has their little guys. Is that Shy Lily? I know. That just reminds me of oh my god. I'm sure half of you have heard this story at some point from me, but when I went to the first Demon Dice concert, and I was like in front of I was behind this guy who had a shirt on that said, "I love lean." And at some point during the concert, before Demon Dice even comes on, he turns around to me and he kind of like holds up his shirt and he goes, "I love Calliope Mori." And I'm just like, okay. Hello. And then the best part is that before Demon Dice even comes on, he dies. No, he doesn't physically die, but he like passes out. I felt really bad for him actually. Like, this isn't that funny, but I felt bad. He passed out. He didn't even make it to see Demon Dice because she came on past midnight, and we had been there since like 6. We were there 6 hours for Demon Dice because there was like a million openers. So this guy, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. See Demon Dice. And then I remember a few months later or something, same venue and all that, Demon Dice comes back to LA and I go to see her again. And there was someone in like the front row that was holding up like a Calliope Mori New World Order towel. And she like points it out and she's like, "Hey, you put that away." But then she was like, "At least it's not a shirt that says, 'I love lean.'" And I was like, oh my god, I encountered this guy. Tangy, hi Sunset, welcome to the Anime Expo recap. Yeah, no shot, yeah. Yeah, I witnessed him. Yeah, Sunset 9 p.m. I witnessed that guy. That was a crazy night, honestly. Let's see. Sorry, got so distracted again. Gosh, I don't know what Calliope Mori has to do with Demon Dice, though. Got me so confused. So, also, AX looks fun. I got a lot of FOMO. Yeah, I bet. Totally unrelated, yeah. So, also by where Callie was, by the Hollow booth. Yeah, that was a shower head. Someone was taking a shower, I guess, in front of Callie. Kind of risky, honestly. You love the flag, yeah. Mint obviously signed this flag. This kind of blew up on Twitter, I think. But the girl who had it was at the Hollow booth watching Callie, and I was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And she was like, "Okay," and she like held it, and then I was like, "Heck yeah." Also check out my fit. I have my Off-Kai t-shirt, my professional pants, and then my Selene socks. Ashes, is that who that is? Oh, I want to follow them. Dripped out, that's me. Yeah, cool. I also stopped by the Bishojo booth. I was trying to buy a Matara standee, and I get up there and they said, "We don't have a Matara standee, we just have a keychain and a sticker." And I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't want those," and I left. That was the only thing I wanted. They gave me a whole order form, and I just filled it out. I put Matara standee, and then they didn't even have it. It's okay though, I just saved money. They had the car, you can't see it, but they put the V4 Mirai girls in the back window. Also, Haruka and Zen were on the screen. It was this crazy line. It seems like Shoujo was very organized this year with the line, because last year, I think there was a bit of growing pains, but this year they really killed it, honestly. Shoujo had a great booth situation going on. And it was combined with like V4 Mirai and Senpai Squad and all that. Sarita Maiko, I love Sarita Maiko. She's really nice and talented. She's so talented, honestly. I got to talk to one of the V4 girlies, or staff. Not girlies as in one of the VTubers, but one of the staff, and I said, honestly, like, you guys picked some really talented people. Like, you had a really good selection situation going on there. And she's like, "I know, we know how to pick up." And I was like, yeah, you do. The V4 girls are so good. They're so good. So I think about that time I left, I left yeah, and checked out. No, I didn't check out yet. Technically I didn't really check out. I just left my luggage at the thing. So I just went straight to Little Tokyo, and I went to Mr. Ramen, I believe. And I sat next to a Zaku the whole time, and he kind of looked at me. I was like, hey, can I have some of that? I don't know. I think this place had like some sort of collab with Gundam. Also, they had like, yeah, I read Zaku. They had like this anime art on the, like, hand-drawn art that was like for Mr. Ramen, but it was like anime and stuff. No, it's not a goof. Pilot, it's a Zaku. They're different. Stop! They're not Transformers. You're... Stop it. Stop it. I'm dead. I'm not gonna lie though, sometimes when I have to explain to people who are completely unfamiliar with like anime stuff, I do liken Gundam to Transformers just because it's the only similar thing I can think of. But I would normally never. Optimum Pride. I love Optimum Pride. And then last we had Transmorphers. I went shopping in Little Tokyo a little bit after that. I discovered that the Book Off in Little Tokyo, the prices were so much better than the ones at the Book Off by where I live. I felt slighted. I was like, why are the prices so bad where I live? And here they were so good. I was offended. But outside of it, I saw the Hulu Annie Mayhem trucks. I don't know what this is. I saw that their booth had like the Suicide Squad things going on. I was trying to see if they were going to have any sort of swag given out with like Suicide Squad, but for my friend who loves Harley Quinn and the anime, one of my best friends from like going back to middle school, we talked a little bit about VTubers like way back in the day, like Callie and Kiara, like back in 2020 and all that. She also used to watch like Nanners and all that, but I don't think she really watches VTubers anymore. But she just texted me the other day out of the blue, and she's like, I was watching the new Suicide Squad Isekai anime, and guess who did the ending song? And she's like, Calliope Moore. And I was like, wow, no way. I totally haven't known about that for months. I was like, yeah, I know, right? Isn't that cool? So, yeah, that is really huge for Callie. She's kind of, it's helping her get back in the consciousness of the mainstream peoples, I suppose. Huge W, yes. I gaslit myself into buying a prize fig of my Fate Grand Order fave. There you go. My last time in Little Tokyo, I literally thought I was gonna die. Wait, why? Why did you think you're gonna die? Book Off is a drug. But I'm pretty resistant to it when I go in there now. I just look, because I'm like, I ain't paying your stupid prices. The one in Little Tokyo, though, good prices. Last time I was in Little Tokyo, you had a cockroach crawl on your shoe? No! That's terrible. You were in Little Tokyo during that car chase? Oh my god. I saw a different car chase in Little Tokyo, like I think 2 years ago. Like, I was by the sus part of Little Tokyo, more towards Skid Row, and a car just fully drives on the sidewalk and almost hits me, and then these, like, several police cars are, like, chasing after this car. It was, like, a full-on, like, crazy high-speed chase. And then the car comes all the way back, like, just bad out of hell. It was the craziest crap ever. Every time I'm in downtown LA, there's something happening. One time I was there was like, I was in Little Tokyo in the rooftop garden at the DoubleTree. There was freaking SWAT cars going down the road. I'm like, bro, LA, what the heck? People thought it was something other than a car chase. Yeah, I remember hearing about it. You got robbed in Old Tokyo? Oh, shoot, really? Yeah, that's... I'm lucky no one's ever broken into my car in LA, but it's definitely a concern. Definitely a concern. I think that's the end. I might just show the Thursday pictures on my phone when I show the hand cam. It's a lot of action and going down a Little Tokyo, because I've been to Little Tokyo quite a few times, and there's always something going on. Yeah, oh my god, hand cam time. It's an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes in, and we're finally getting there. Okay. Let me transition to hand cam. Can everyone still hear me? Oh, I'm floating a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let me just switch my setup real quick. Oops. iPad. Oh. Oh no. My iPad. How else will I read chat? 1 second. We're good. We're good. Trust. One sec. What? No. No. I set you up on purpose beforehand. I'm so overdue it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, it's working. Okay. It's working. Yay! Yay! We're so back. Okay. Now I can see chat. We're good. No, was it really that loud? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi, I am chat. We're so back. It's my microphone source change. No? Okay, this should be good. I thought I had that set up before, but I guess not good enough. Because my iPad just unplugged itself. Oh, your speaker volumes. I know, my voice range is... let's see, how is this mic volume? Okay. I'll raise the mic a little bit. There we go. Okay, how is this? How is this, everyone? It's like shadow puppets. Oh, is it? Oh. Why is this sideways? Oh well. We're good. Okay, let's just get on with it. Okay. So, I had... This is like the stuff they gave me with the, Wait, is it mirrored? Oh, God. Ah! Oh my God. It just keeps getting worse for me. Get over here. It's hard doing a stream with two different things. OBS transform, yeah, I think I have OBS transform. Cam. Hand cam. Where did it go? Transform. Set. Oh! Okay, well that kind of worked in a way. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's mirrored. That's I was like trying to undo the mirroring. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. My journey starts now. Got this in the mail. I got the hotel gave me this when I checked in. It was very helpful. Yeah, I was staying at the AC hotel. This was my badge. I had this cute myth lanyard. It's very cute. And I had these stickers that I meant to give to people and completely forgot about, except for the first day. I was gonna give these to the Tangy watchers I encountered, and then I just forgot about them, so I'm so sorry. I need to remember them for next time, but they're stinky stickers. They're scratch and sniff, so if you scratch them, you sniff. I know, my memory is so bad. Yeah, next con. Can I reserve a Tangy sticker? I have 2 whole sheets. I should have enough. Yeah, scratch and sniff ribbon. That would be so cool. Someone should do that. I guess I'll start an order. So first, I'll show the Sujita stuff. So here's the blind bag. My next con is probably SAC Anime, but I really need to plan that. And if not SAC Anime, I don't know, probably SAC Anime. I'll get one after Redacted at NYC. I don't have any funds to get to NYC. I love how this is a wooden keychain. I think it's absolutely adorable. Donation time. I'm still not affiliate. I can't open that up yet. But hopefully soon. I think I need one more stream. I want to try to make that. It was so fun last year. Oh, shoot. Good thing I have my mouse. The noodle stuff. It's so wooden and cute. And Hi, Ruru! What? I don't know you're watching. How long have you been watching? How long have you been lurking? I'm scared. Now I'm nervous. It's time to work the merch booth again in exchange for... I mean, you know, if you're serious, I would gladly sell merchandise in exchange for a New York trip. But that's pretty expensive. I'm on the train. It dies sometimes. The train dies? Oh my god, are you like going to work today? That's crazy. I love this cute little charm. It's so cute. I don't know where to put it though. And my little sticker. How to put that on something. The bag. Oh, the stream. Oh, cause you're like going through a tunnel. Yeah. Coaster. Here's the epic coaster I got. So cute. I don't know where to put this. I'll put this in my Kiara shrine. Yeah. And then I bought the tote bag. I had bought the tote bag because they had originally said that it was gonna be exclusive to the LA location. And then of course they're like, oh, we're gonna sell this online. I'm like, god damn it, don't say something's exclusive when you sell it online. Like, that's just messed up. But here's the $30 tote bag. Oh, let me turn this light on. Exclusive TM. They're liars, they lied. If I turn, is that better? Damn, why is it so bright? Do I need to turn this off? Now I need it. It is the art, the Omo Cat art is really cute. Yay. So there's that. Let's see. I can show some of the exhibit hall stuff. This is the first thing I bought. I haven't unwrapped it yet, but it's the Vampire Miku. Vampire Miku unwrapping ASMR. I like Hatsune Miku outfits based on like music videos, and it's big. Sorry, it's like, oh my god, hold on, let me just pick it up. You can see my eye. So, yeah, it's cute. Maybe I could take it out of the box. Let's see. How long would it take me to take this out of the box? Yeah, this is what I bought because I was trying to buy the Cali Nendoroid and they were like, sorry, but if you want to hang out for 20 minutes, and it's like, I don't think I have 20 minutes, sir. I want to see everything today. Then I don't want to just stand here. But I was like, I was kind of on the fence anyways, so it kind of helped me like save money. So I was trying to stick to somewhat of some semblance of a budget this time. Oh my god, this is why do they make it so hard? I really like the pop-up parade figures. They're really like affordable for what they are. And they look pretty good. I don't really pay that much money for figures because like they can get pretty pricey, especially like the scale figures. I just prefer to like not. My money goes to cosplay instead. And cons. Going to cons itself is pretty expensive, so that's what I save my money for. Anyways. Here she is. I need to own one scale figure. Wow, this is huge. Here's my hand for scale. AX was so expensive. Yeah. I remember one year I didn't have anyone to room with, so I just like ended up paying over $800 for a hotel. Oh my goodness. You know what? Why is this so hard? All cons are expensive now. AX is the worst though. Cute? I know, right? Occupy is pretty pricey because it's in the Bay. Anything in California, which is, it's like, California conventions are generally pretty pricey. But like if it's not in California, then I have to pay hundreds of dollars to fly there. So, wow. Here she is. You need a convention in Idaho. Existed in California is too expensive. You spent $600 on merch? Dang. I guess I can't be one to talk. I've spent a few hundred for sure. Here she is. So cute. Let's if I turn on a warm light. Rar. I thought I had autofocus on, but maybe not. This is super cute. I love her little GRIK fit. It's precious. My gosh. Yeah, Vampire Miku. Look at her. Sorry. It's nice. Put her over here for anyways. LOL. I'm just analyzing. I'm just judging the figure, you know. Also, they had this, gashapon. And I was trying to get the Kiara one. I couldn't get the Kiara one. I got Ame. Oh, I pulled, yeah, quality control, exactly. I pulled Ame first. And there was a guy standing like a few feet away with an Ame shirt. And I said, hey, would you like this? And I like show him the Ame thing. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, would you like the Cali one in exchange? And I said, yeah. So, there you go. I also got Mume and, Mume and Ina. So I gave those to my friends who I knew liked those. And then they had a different one, which had like Pecora stuff. And so one side's Watsume, and the other side's Pecora. And I just think this is so cute. Let me unwrap it. Look at that. So adorbs. Would this help if I turn this off? I don't know. so bad. Yay! Yeah, you got those from the gacha machine too? Which ones did you get? You have that Cali? Oh, because you probably got it from Japan, right? Or, well, you live there, obviously, but... I know they had these in Japan, and I was, like, jealous. I was like, how do I get one? They had those gachas at Mitsuwa, so you tried hard to get Ame. Oh, no! Well, I did get the Ame. Yeah. They sold out of these. I don't know when, but when I tried to get more on Sunday, they were sold out. I love things that turn into standees, so I can put them in my cabinet. Yay! They have these. I got some Watsume and Pekora. Yeah, these are. I love the rubber keychains. Got a different Peko one when you're in JP. Look how cute this is. I love that. So, boom. Also, I got from the Omana booth, I got Big Ham stickers, because Big Ham is awesome. Shout out to Big Ham. And these stickers are so adorable. And they seem pretty quality too, yeah. I love it. I don't know where I'm going to put these on, but I will put them on things. You got Ina and Callie? Ooh, okay. Hey yo, Big Ham mentioned Big Ham. We're Big Ham fans in this place. Also stumbled upon in the entertainment hall. They had this Doki Bird donation thing. You might have seen pictures. You got to meet Big Ham at Offkai? Yeah, I did as well. She was super sweet and cool. And I saw on her Twitter that she tried cosplaying again. I remember she was telling me how she was like, cause she came to the maid cafe, and Ruru and I actually were like bullying her at the maid cafe, and she was like, oh, this like seeing you guys as maids makes me really want to try cosplaying again. And I'm so happy. I saw she did cosplay again at AX's Ame, and it looks so good. Yay, go Big Ham. I wish I got to see it in person, but I just saw the picture. Yes! So at the Doki Bird donation booth, they had all these tomatoes where you could just stick a tomato on with, like, they had faces, or you could pay $50 and sign it. I just got the $5 one, which was really cool. And every tomato you would get, it would donate $5 to the Canadian Food Bank. That's cool, because if you don't know, which is his knowledge, Doki Bird is from Canada. Yay, Canada. Tangy is an inspiration. No, that's you. I think it was all you. Also from the exhibit hall, from Bushi Road. And this is now the Tangy announcement. I'm gonna do some opening stream. On Saturday, I want to do a card opening stream because I bought these at Bushi Road. I was so stoked. I want to see, the cards are set already for this one, but I do want to just open it. And then these, of course. I only have one box, but yay, cute, yay. You would have paid $50. I love Doki and the tomato. I considered it. I was like, oh, this is like super chatting Doki, but it's like, oh, $50 is a lot. Yeah, I want to open it up and see the PR cards and everything. Apparently this comes with, woo, cardboard! Apparently this comes with the 50 card deck, one pack of 55 sleeves, which, yay, a deck case, and a storage box. Yeah, the card opening stream. Yeah, that's what I want to do Saturday. That's my next day off, so I want to, well, which is actually very soon. I have a very strange schedule this week. So, yeah, I want to do a card opening stream on Saturday. I need to figure out when, though. But exciting. On Sunday, when I was doing my last minute shopping, the Card Gamers made like storage box. I have one storage box and also a card binder. I could even show off my collection when I do the opening stream. I bought, this is the one art book I dropped a bank on from Kinokuniya. And this is, if you don't know, this is the mama for Ashton Martin. I think there's a big Ashton Martin section in here, but I really like the style a lot. This is way too much fucking money though. Oh my god. It's it's like twice the markup of what you would get in Japan. But this art is so good. You didn't know you should have gotten? Oh, I'm sure you could probably find it online. You know, it's, yeah, this, I love to collect art books because they're very inspiring. Yeah, so here's the whole Ashton Martin section, I think. We're almost there. There's the model sheet. There's some art. I love this like retro style because it's so freaking cute. I think Ashton's model is really good. But yeah, really love this art book. I think it was a good purchase. Also from the same place, I bought this folder from this manga I've heard of called The Guy She Was Interested Wasn't a Guy at All. And I haven't read it yet, but I want to. So I was like, this looks super cool, so I'll just buy it. And I'll just have this for when I actually read it. And if I don't like it, I'll just give it to my friends who do like it. It's Peak Yuri. Yeah, it looks really good. Looks really good. Oh, you're also at Kino Kuniya. I saw that and remembered the Yuri stream we had. Yeah. They had a whole bunch of stuff for it. I remember I think they had the collab in person or something. You'll like it. I bet I will. I need to read it. I've been finally watching anime. In fact, another idea I had eventually was I want to do like an anime review stream where I watch 3 anime from this season and my first impressions, because I've already watched that VTuber anime, and which I don't remember what it was called. It was like about a VTuber who blew up after being unhinged, and then I've already watched the first episode of Shika Noko 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 Kushtan-tan. That one. They're both pretty good. The Shika Noko one is really funny though. Weeb arc Tangy. What do you mean arc? I've been in this arc. I wish Yuri was real. Me too. Imagine Yuri being real. You'll like it, the anime Noko-tan. I gotta do the dance. Oh my god, I was just thinking about how like the anime has like a dance. It's super catchy. Like that OP is already blown up, but I feel like it's gonna blow up more. Super good. Those are my major exhibit hall purchases. Let's see. Now I will go into my artist alley purchases. I gotta do the dance. Yes. Alright, so blah. So I mentioned the fan earlier. Do the dance and I'll do the dance and then edit the video together like we're in the same country. Yeah, I think it would be really cute to cosplay for sure. And do a dance. I don't usually do little dances though. I'll try. Yeah, so this booth had the fan and then they also had this like bobble clip that I thought was super cute. So I bought those. Love that. There was this mint charm. It was so cute. Present from Goof. Oh, also this fan came with a little charm. Also, I found Emily. Emily is one of my faves from Hazbin Hotel, and I never see any merch from her. So when I saw this, I was like, ooh! So I bought it, and then, Goop was like, you know your like mutuals on Twitter, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I had like met and talked to her at like a con before, and I just completely forgot because it was a long time ago. Blah. Oh, I bought a Gumi standee because I love Gumi. She's my fave. I'll unbox this. Ugh. Because I have a Vocaloid shelf in my detail shelf. And I love the holographic stuff, but I never see that much like Gumi stuff. So when I do, I'm like, I love it. It's super cute. And then here's some stickers I bought. So I bought this sticker from Smiling Friends. I thought it was so ridiculous. I needed it. I got this sticker for free from an artist, and I thought it was hilarious too. There's just like a lot going on here. Very good art. And then Kumo at some point when we were in the artist alley, because this is on Friday when we were all cosplaying Mesmerizer, was like, oh, what's your favorite Sanrio? And I was like, Choco Cat. And then she just gives me Choco Cat with a gun. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I think it's so cute, but oh my god, it's so funny. Why did they all have guns? Also I got some patches. This one says Nice Dogs, because I love to wear my dogs. And then I really like Night in the Woods. It's like, I just love that game. I played it like 3 times. So I had to get this patch, because they were like 2 for $20 anyways, and I really needed the Nice Dogs patch. So I was like, I might as well get the Night in the Woods patch. So there's that. What else? Almost done with Artist Alley. And then from Genie Art, I noticed first off that Genie Art had a ton of indie VTuber stuff for sale. And even a Mari Gato sticker, which I think was very wild, seeing Mari just like out in the wild in Artist Alley. But I bought a Kiara ring. I think it's so cute. I got a little Kiara ring. It's official now. Isn't it? It's so cute. Mari Gato love. I know. Yeah, things are getting pretty serious. Also, I got these Kiara earrings. They're little feathers. Even though her feathers are not earrings, I bought these feathers. These earrings of her feathers. Engaged to the Oshi. Yeah, they should get one of those for Kotoka for you, Maya. I think that'd be perfect. But yeah, so they had some cute like jewelry stuff. Gag hag, so true. Oh, I got this Man I Love Fauna ribbon too, calling me out. So that's my Artist Alley haul. Really good selection. I was kind of overwhelmed, but I was trying to keep it to a normal amount. Because I didn't want to go too crazy. Let's see. Oh, I can show off the virtual vacation stuff. Yeah, Fauna mention. Here it is. The broken pen light strap. So you can see it still works. This is also like, of all the pen lights I would not want to break, I would not want to break the one that's literally customized to my name. But luckily it's just the strap, so I just have to kind of find something to replace it. But yeah, the infamous pen light that I broke during break stuff. Here's my they gave this to me in the entrance, so I kept it as a souvenir from the El Rey Theater. I understood the assignment. Yeah, virtual vacation was fun though. And then Kira, I'm sorry, I yoinked the display keychain because it wasn't wrapped like the others. So I'm like, I really wanted one. So I have, let's see, what can I put in here? Look. She went to virtual vacation. It's okay, it's so cute. I know, this turned out really well. Oh, I have the film on it. I don't know where to put this. Maybe in my like shelf or something. I need like a... I wish I brought my camera to AX. ASMR. I think there should be if I get affiliate, there should be an ASMR emote for whenever I make awful sounds into the microphone. I can't align this. Oh god damn it. There we go. Clip the VOD for sound effects. Let's put Gumi in there. Look how cute. Oh my god. What else can I put in there? Look, it's so cute. I can put Big Ham in there. We need acrylic keychain of Tangy. I feel like I don't feel like I'd even sell 10. I don't know how you can justify that production. Oh, look, I can put Kiara. Yeah, look how cute they are. It's almost good. There are 16 of us here. Oh, she's sparkle pushing. No! I've never even done it. Like, I would die. I could never do a concert. If there are 50 keychains, I'm one of them. Well, let's put Callie in here. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting so off track. Almost done though. I'm trying to buy time. I'm not even to 2 hours yet. Oh. Wait. Okay, that's the virtual vacation stuff. I have the t-shirt too, but it's dirty and in the wash. If there's no keychains, it's because I got one. I mean, I guess technically, like, you can do a pretty small batch with Faux Grace. It's just expensive. Show the shirt. Where did I put it? It might still be... Wait, hold on. Let me look. I found it. I actually just washed it today. Sorry, I think this shirt was so cute. Also, I love it. It's so cute. I wore it later that night because I was sweaty, but I still had another thing to do. So I put it on, and to hide that I was sweaty. So it is a nice shirt. It's super clean, honestly. This is so good. Put this down. Okay, I'll show off some little stuff people gave me. Some girl in the entertainment hall. Oh, look, cosplayer, cause treats, and then HaidianX.car.co gave me these little stickers. We saw, who are they what are they cosplaying? There was cosplaying something super cute, and then they just like gave me these stickers. Also got a few ribbons. Cauliflower gave me this Akasupa ribbon. Jailbird 3555. Pissing all by yourself, handsome. Then I also met the guy from Hollow Lift, and he gave me this ribbon with Buff Yago on it. So that's really fun. And also this Fauna cosplayer gave me a sapling thing, which is super cute. Cause my other one broke, so yippee. Glad I have a replacement. I also I was kind of proud of myself because I gave out so many business cards. I can't really, I won't show like every single one of them, but like, these are all the business cards. It was a lot of business cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my favorite was, you know, okay, this is the whole thing. Every time I go to LA for AX, the Uber drivers I get are like freaking GTA NPCs, okay? Like, one time, it was like, I think 2 years ago or so, or maybe 1 year, it was 1AX. I was with my friends, and I remember where we're going, but we had a guy, he had like a Russian accent or something, and he sounded like you were playing GTA, and he would like be the guy who would pick you up after like a heist or something. And he like told us all how it was his birthday. It was just like this whole thing. Oh my god, I don't remember it super well, but this Uber driver had this time. This is the Saturday, so I was cosplaying Kiara, and he's like, oh, what channel are you cosplaying? Or what are you cosplaying? I was like, oh, it's like a VTuber, like Kiara, and he's like, oh, what's the channel? And I was like, Takanashi Kiara? And he was like, oh, cool, and he like hands me his business card, and he's like, oh yeah, let me know if you need anything. And I'm like, okay. Like, how do I answer that? I don't even know. It was so funny. The Takanashi Kiara, that's cool. Oh, hi 970, welcome. Yeah. And also he was like, the way he talked was like very like I don't want to sound mean because I just thought it was incredibly intriguing, but he was like, everything he said sounded like scripted. It was very interesting. He was like, what music do you listen to? And I was like, or what music do you want to hear like in the car? It was like a 8-minute drive, by the way. And I was like, and I'm like trying really hard, like, so I just have anime on the brain, so I'm trying to think of something normal to like say that to listen to, and I'm like, Portugal the Man, and then he's like, oh no, I said, what do you listen to? And he's like, I like a little bit of everything. And I was like, okay. And then finally I was just like, oh, Portugal the Man, and he puts it on, and of course it plays the most popular song, which is Feel It Still, and I'm like, okay. And then apparently I didn't see this, but my friend saw him follow Portugal the Man on Spotify because he really liked Feel It Still, and I'm like, but most of their music doesn't sound that like radio in my opinion, but I was like, oh my god, that's so freaking funny. He was going through his Uber dialogue tree. Stream Chimera. Oh, hi, Matt. Thank you for rating. Thank you. Welcome to my AX recap stream. I'm in the hand cam portion of the stream. A survivor is born. Welcome. Press 4 while doing Chimera. It's Rat's birthday karaoke. When is Rat's birthday karaoke? Did it already happen? Did I miss it? Or when is it? I gotta see it. But yeah, welcome raiders. Welcome. Thank you for raiding. Soon, TM. Yeah, please tell me. I wanna know. IRL karaoke? Oh, like I have to physically be there? It is money. It is like at least 120 round trip, I think. But then of course I have to ask for time off. But I wish. I want to. I want to see the billboard. Yeah, bring me on an iPad. That would be really fun. Bring me on an iPad. I'm not done though. I still have more stuff to show you. Work the merch booth at birthday karaoke in exchange for a... Is there gonna be a... Stop! I would though. I have more. Oh, I have to show the free stuff I got from the exhibit hall. I put that separate. So guess what? Everyone and their mother was giving out Uchiwa fans. First, I got one from the round 1 frame game thing. And I was like, oh cool, I love round 1. Like, sick. Then, Calby had one. And I was like, oh, I love Calbee. Coming soon from Calbee. How so cute. Then Jowl had one too. Oh, cool. I love Jowl. I love my fun Japanese brands, and I love flying from Los Angeles to Osaka and Tokyo. You have one of those too? They're pretty powerful. Oh shit. Just tell your work that your Kami Oshi Takanashi Kiara will be at ANYC, so you must be there. I gotta tell you, I do have to kind of like, how do I put this? I do have to kind of cap a bit when I tell my work what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to, for AX, I'm like, I'm going to an industry event. For AX, which I mean isn't entirely wrong, but Calbee on a rainbow. Ooh, what does that say? Find Calbee online at Yami and Wii and get 20% off? I don't know what that means. I could just go to Mitsuwa though. I don't really need to order a Calbee online. I already opened this, but they gave out Jagariko Original and shrimp chips, which I'm gonna be real, I don't really care for either of these, but also what I love is this Calbee bag. I think it's freaking adorable. I think it's absolutely darling. Look at that. I work a non-profit organization and my presence is necessary. I'm a brand ambassador and must promote the event. I mean, yeah, I was kind of doing that, but I was though. I mean, just yeah. You'll take the shrimp chips. I never actually tried them. Works 100% of the time. I mean, yeah, it's just like blah. Ami had these masks. I am the #1 blank otaku. Oh, I should write something in there. Where are my Sharpies? I need to write something. Okay. KFP otaku. Am I really the #1? I'm pretty KFP, but am I really the #1 KFP? KFP otaku YouTuber. Let's see. KFP. Come on, work with me here. Come on. VTuber. I'm KFP. Tangy. VTuber. There we go. I think that definitely works. I don't know where my Sharpies are. I think they're still packed away. I won this guy. They had this like round 1 crane game thing, and they made it really easy by just having like a ball that you just had to grab. So I won it. That was cool. Now that mask is worth millions. I know, right? It so is. Also, a good giveaway they had was at the Hulu Anime Ham booth. They had a freaking power bank. They were just giving them out. I don't really have a nice little tiny power bank, so I was like, ooh, I'll take that. That's cool. And then J18, I didn't go to J18. No, I did go to J18, but I barely went to J18. But from the J-List booth, they gave me a J18 lanyard that's essentially the lanyard version of one of those ahigao shirts, but without the ahigao, just the eyes. And honestly, it's kind of nice. But I don't want people asking me what J18 is. But also, J18 is cool. J18 is cool. I did stop by the booth a little bit, but I didn't buy anything. So that's the free. Oh, sorry, that's not all the free stuff I got. Imagine. No! I will not be wearing that. Oh, that'd be terrible. I did see some guy with one at some point. I was like, bro, that is so yesterday. Well, also with the purchase of my figure, Good Smile gave me cute stuff. Those are nice. Oshi Push had a little booth thing where they're giving out their little promo packs for Face Connect, and I got Urika. Love Urika. Crunchyroll was giving out these. Oh, I didn't talk about the one single panel I went to on Thursday. So, I went to the Takarazuka review panel, and the voice actress for this character was one of the actors there. For those who don't know, the Takarazuka review is a famous, like, over 100-year-old Japanese theater troupe where it's all women, and so the women play, they have the women roles and they have the women also playing guy roles, and they had two former actresses, one who played like the women roles, one who played the guy roles, and oh, thank you. I never look at the, oh, thank you for following 970. Sorry, I need to look at my activity feed more. I keep missing stuff. Have I not followed yet? Welcome to the Tangy crew, or whatever I'm gonna name the Tangy watchers. Yeah, so basically, I got there a bit early, and the actresses weren't quite there yet. And then suddenly they appear, and the lady, the one in question is who the seiyuu for this character, her presence is like that of a movie star. It's like there was a freaking movie star in the room. She was the most radiant person I've seen in a long time. I was like, holy crap. Like, she is gorgeous. But she was so, like, handsome and gorgeous, and then, like, for example, throughout the panel, they would do, like, poses where they'd show, like, handsome poses they would do, or blah, blah, blah. So she did this one where she had her jacket, she also had this, like, suit jacket thing that looked really cool, and then she took off her jacket, and then she, like, flung it over her shoulder and looked, like, super cool. And then at the end, she just does, like, a goofy little thumbs up and then sits down. And I'm like, bro, how? She had very, like, Ao-kun energy, where, like, Ao-kun was very, like, handsome and, like, suave, but then is, like, absolutely goofy at other times. How have I not followed yet? For real? I don't know how I haven't yet. It's okay. We all forget. Sometimes I forget to follow people, too, honestly. But yeah, I really like that one singular panel I went to. You know what? Let me see if I can find a picture. I'm just gonna do something super janky, and I'm gonna, like, show pictures on my phone. Let me see if I can find it. This was on Thursday, so... Sorry, this isn't a very good picture, but... yeah. I just was like, this is crazy. That's a cool panel. I also did a sticker rally. One of the booths, I think it was Shift Doll, they had a mocap situation, and then they also had that one device that looks like a muzzle where you can, like, scream or, like, talk really loud into, and it just completely, like, no one can hear you scream. And they did, like, a demonstration, and it was, like, the craziest thing. It was I was like, damn, I was really close to buying one, but it's a pretty reasonable price point for what it is. Then finally, so I mentioned how I went and tried the HoloLive card game. So this is not the Bushiroad one. It was by Bushiroad, but it's like a whole new card game. So it's like I had basically just bought my figure and I was like trying to find new stuff to do and look at, and one of the guys at the Bushiroad booth in the entertainment hall was like, oh, do you want to try the new HoloLive card game? And I was like, oh, because usually like if you try out games they give you a free card. And I was like, sure, because there's one spot left. I'm like, wow, I'll be one of the first people in the United States trying out the new HoloLive card game. So I sit down and I'm facing off this like random guy, and they're like going through the instruction, but I was so confused. I did not know what was going on, and they had to walk it through us like very step by step, and I was still like, wow. They're like, we couldn't take pictures either. They're like, oh, if they had Sora and Asuki as like the only cards, and they're like the idols would be like fighting each other, and then you have to like retire them, and then they would level up, and then they would like fight and they would attack each other, and then they'd have like supporting there was like so much going on. I'm like, wow. I was like there for 30 minutes and I'm like, I hope I get a cool card. So we're all done finally. I'm like, phew, okay, we're done. What are they gonna give me? And they're like, here's what we have. Thanks for coming. And it's just a flyer. It's just a flyer. All of that for a flyer. And I'm like, bro. Not even like an actual card. A flyer. Rip. No prize cards, no. That's okay, but because now I have the bragging rights that I was one of the first people in the United States to play the HoloLive official card game. But honestly, we'll see if that takes off, because I don't know if half the people who even buy the Bushiroad cards actually play the game. Also, by the way, the game was only in Japanese, so they had to like explain what every card was, because even the playing mats were in Japanese. Everything was in Japanese, and I'm like, oh boy. I don't know anyone who plays by swords. I know. It's probably just gonna be another game where people are just collecting them. Okay, I'm almost done through everything. I will show off what I got at Book Off. So they had Famicom, Super Famicom game. And I do in fact have a no, I don't have a Super Famicom. I have a Super Nintendo, like a real one. And something that's a really fun fact about Super Nintendos is that the region locking on Super Nintendo is physical. It's not software. Literally, the only thing stopping you from playing Super Famicom games on a Super Nintendo are these plastic tabs that they put inside that prevent this from sticking into a Super Famicom slot. Sorry, a Super Nintendo slot. So if you just clip out those tabs, you can literally play Super Famicom games on a Super Nintendo. So I did that a while ago. I actually am not so much these days because I haven't been caught up with the lore, but I am kind of a nerd for like retro games. I don't have like a crazy collection or like a million consoles, but you know, like I have the Super Nintendo. I have my Wii from like my childhood. I have a lot of the handhelds. Like I have a Game Boy Color, and then I have the thing you can put into the Super Nintendo that lets you play Game Boy Color games on it. I also have a PlayStation 2. But I can play a lot of games with just those. As it is, of course, also my childhood DS and all that. I am not a certified gamer. Retro stream, yeah, so I was gonna say, I bought these games. One of them is Pachinko. I think this is hilarious. I want to play this on stream because I've never played Pachinko, but this looks really fun. There's also Puyo Puyo. And then Super Mario World. These all seem like games I could play without reading Japanese, but I mean, yeah, I was thinking about it. I have a capture card. I just need to figure out like if I want to, how I want to go about it. Like if I want to just try playing it from the window on my computer, or if I want to try to, because I also have a CRT that I usually play them on, like if I want to deal with putting that in the office and playing, I don't know, because my computer and my setup is like in different rooms basically. Yeah, do have that CRT. Yeah, so I was excited to see these boxed too. I love looking at the box art. It's kind of rare to see like Super Nintendo boxes because they're just cardboard, so they don't really hold up. Last but not least, I want to show off some things from the KFP peeps. So I bought a spare. I had let's see, such a long time ago. I've been trying for so long to get this because it's such a lot of stuff, but when one of my KFP friends, Chocolate Insomniac, told me he had a spare Kiara signed birthday pack. So I bought it off him, and just finally at AX, I was able to pick it up. And I'm like, this is rad. I don't have any Kiara signed stuff, but until now. So I was like, ooh, because there's actually not that much of it, because she didn't start doing it until like, I think like the second year. Also the little chicken. Actually, a lot of this stuff is too big to show on screen. But that was super cool. And then of course I have one last thing to show, which is completely unrelated, by the way. Completely unrelated. No relation whatsoever, but just completely random. I have also got from Chicken Okabe, signed from Kikihime, and I am dying. Yay! No relation, by the way. Including, I love this one too, because I love her little casual outfit. I like the little rainbow in the background. I am so stoked. Thank you so much. I am gonna frame these because I think she's great. I think she's great. So I'm just looking at them. I love it. But yeah, I guess I just kind of saved the best for last. You gotta frame yours, yeah. This is probably what, 8.5 by 11. Oh, maybe not. Wait, let me measure this real quick. 36 minus 24. Is it? Wait. Let's see. It's 12? Oh, 12 by... It's 12 by 8.5? No. This must be European numbers. Shoot. That's gonna make it a bit tough. Oh, is that it? No. Those Europeans. Do I have any measuring things in centimeters? I have my measuring tape. No. 30. What? Oh my god. Tanky measuring stream. I'm so confused. It's like not even quite in exact centimeters. It's like 30 by 21. Anyways, trying to think if I'm leaving anything out. Oh, I can show some photos on my phone from Thursday because I forgot to put them on my computer. So, this was the craziness. Trying to get into the exhibit hall. Here, let me turn the ring light off. Trying to get into the exhibit hall on Thursday morning, 8:30. Wasn't too bad actually. Could have been a lot worse. This was the Doki Bird PC. I thought the setup was so cool. This was the World Tour booth. Ooh, let me just actually... There we go. World Tour booth. They had Justice standees, which was super cool. At the Furyu booth, they had a bunch of stuff like little giant pecora and all these cute little guys. This is what the Calbee booth looked like. It was kind of cute. Oh, they had this giant Hololive wall at Bushy Road. It's me holding my ambassador box up with the ambassador art. Oh, I saw Zeta performing actually. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do I have any other crazy stories that happened to me? Probably not. Oh. No. Oh my gosh. I'm so unscripted. Have you considered streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch? You know, I don't know what makes you say that, but I have thought about dual streaming, which is Twitch and YouTube, because I know if I do go affiliate, it will have ads that I cannot turn off. So I would consider streaming on YouTube, so those that have like premium or prefer YouTube. But of course then I do have to make sure I have the YouTube chat set up too. So I don't know, because it's so funny. I do actually have YouTube Premium and I don't have Twitch Prime or whatever it's called, but a lot of people who are just starting out or who are smaller streamers do just kind of do Twitch because that is kind of just what everyone else is doing, because discoverability on YouTube, so what I've heard is it's kind of bad, and you're missing a lot of those chat interaction tools that help a lot of smaller Twitch streamers like kind of interact with their audience, like the redeems or like the it's a lot of add-ons and all that. But yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, if anyone has any AX related questions, you know, because Chihuahua might show up and say hi. What? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think Kiara really goes into random people's chats usually. But in a crazy world, that would be crazy and cool. Sorry. She does? Yeah, but it's usually like big indies, like like people, you know, big indies, which I don't even have like a model or anything. You know, so I'm just a little guy right now. I just started, you know. Like, oh my god. Why am I so bad at this? Yeah. Anyways, I think that just about covers my AX adventures. I had a really good time. I got to hang out with so many fun people. I got to meet some cool people. Oh, hi Munch. Hi Munch, welcome. Welcome to the Tangy stream. Oh my god, he's running. Look at him go. See, that's the other thing about streaming on YouTube. All my friends stream on Twitch, so the Tangy stream. It's funny, you're reading like right as I was about to go, but I'll stick around for a few more minutes. I'm sure I can find something to say. Yeah, so it was really cool getting to see people at AX. I wish I had more time. Every con I wish I had more time so I could spend more time with people and get to like hang out and stuff. But it's so hard. Can we talk about how Tangy is cool and awesome? Oh, stop. I'm just a silly goose. The cry never stops. I know, I didn't even work this con really except for selling merch at Virtual Vacation. So I don't know, like, yeah, it's just, maybe I sleep in too much. Maybe if I woke up earlier, I could hang out with people more. I should try some Otage workshops. That seems like useful, because I try my best, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Don't really know what I'm doing at all. I kept seeing when I walked into the Virtual Vacation was fun. Yeah, I saw you there, Brian. I think Peony from this year's Offkai has a panel VOD. Oh. I remember there was so much KFP at her workshop. They were like preparing for Kiara the next night. Mosu Box booth. They had lots of indie VTubers there. And every time I walked by, they had like someone on the screen. Which I felt so intimidated. I was like, oh, I hope they can't see me. I get scared when I walk past like VTubers on a screen. Something about it is so scary. Oh well, as a fellow KFP, I love your Kiwaba cosplays. Thank you. I appreciate that. KFP. You're hanging out with Peony at EX. Oh, you know, I saw her do the Wotage at that guy, the freaking mean guy who stands outside AX every year and like yells at people. And it's like, by the way, not to get too like blah, but it's one thing to like go outside of a con and be like, oh, Jesus loves you, but it's another thing to like stand outside of a place and literally just insult people, which is what he was doing. She tweeted the YouTube video playlist at some point. Ooh. Did she Wotage the Jesus guy? Yeah, so she posted this on Twitter. She went she surrounded the guy and they just Wotage at him. Like, they surrounded him and just Wotage at him. And then he's just like, what's going on here, guys? I'm just like, I saw that video and I was like, Justice. The Fanime Jesus guy? I don't know, because I haven't really seen that guy around. And it's like, the thing is, so let me just tell you what happened to me last year, because he's there like every year. I was wearing my Kiara cosplay, the same one, you know, the default one. And he like, and this is, I've, just so you know, I have never been slut-shamed in my entire life. I'd usually dress pretty, like, not super, like, revealing-ish, but obviously for cosplay it's different because I want to cosplay Kiara. And so I'm just walking, and he said, what was it exactly? Basically something along the lines of, you can't spread your nasty legs in front of St. Peter and expect to get into heaven. And I'm like, what? I'm just here. I'm just in cosplay. Like, I'm not having sex with anyone in this cosplay. Like, what are you talking about? And you know, also, like, you know, not to get too into this either, because it's not really my story to tell, but he also said some really mean stuff to one of my friends at this con, and I was like, which in my opinion was even more serious, and I literally, like, I don't usually want to fight people, I don't usually get this, any, like, sort of violent urge, but my fucking hand was, like, curling into a ball, because I was so mad. I get mad when people are, like, mean, just severely mean to, like, my friends. I really wanted to punch him, like, really bad, but I didn't want to give him attention, because that's what he wants, so. He took press 4 too seriously. Stop, I'm dead. Yeah, the Jesus guy is a fake religious guy, literally just literally just shitposting IRL. I'm like, yeah, dude, like, I don't think Jesus would like what you're doing right now, if I'm being honest. Not that I know Jesus, but I feel like, from what I've heard, Jesus wouldn't like you being mean to people. So are we shitposting on... No. We will not be discussed... Well, I will not go any further into this conversation, but let's just say, don't be mean to people, okay? It's not nice. I think most people can agree about that. But yeah. Man. Screw that guy, honestly. 9, please. I know, dude. Jesus would not vibe with that guy. He's shitposting because a lot of what he says no, yeah, but that's the other thing. Like, he just says stuff that makes no sense, too. That's the other thing. It's the other thing. I'm like, where did he come from? Does he have a job? Like, does he have a life? Does he have friends? Does he have a family? Like, why would someone take the time out of their life to go do this? I don't understand. It's just strange. I don't get it. It's like, it's at this point, it's not even like he's trying to convert people. He's just trying to be a jerk, which makes no sense to me, honestly. It's like, anyways. Yeah, there's the link to that's the post. Those people, I don't think, pass the real vibe check. It's strange that they don't like other people. I know. It is strange. It is strange, but it's okay, because people like that don't matter, because the people that do matter are the Tangy fans. Yeah, and it's Pio. Yeah, Pio is rad. Shout out to Peony. Golly gosh. I gotta say, like, just Tangy. Oh my god. You know, actually, I need to double check my stats counter, but I hope maybe after the next stream I could try to get some emotes going here. I just feel bad because I don't want to have ads. I don't want to make people sit through ads, but it's like, that's a requirement for affiliate, which is kind of lame. But like, I don't know. I'm so torn. But the stuff, but like the emotes and the subs and all that seem really fun. The redeems. Twitch does suck for that. Yeah. Well, I don't know if dual streaming to YouTube would help, like for those who do have YouTube Premium who prefer watching on YouTube. I don't know if hopefully that would help, but then of course like it's not like I can do YouTube memberships because I am nowhere near the sub count for that. Also, I haven't been uploading anything to YouTube, I just realized. I was intending to upload VODs there and I just forgot. Should probably do that. Also, I am trying to figure out when's best on Saturday to do my card opening stream. Now I shouldn't be really busy like I was last Saturday. So hopefully, not last Saturday, but the Saturday before AX. I originally wanted to do a Jackbox stream, but I got caught up in stuff. So I'm hoping I can make sure I can get to that this time. Ooh, this is English edition. Ooh, is this English edition too? Oh boy. That's exciting. Yeah. Well, anyways, I think that's the story of this con. I don't know if maybe I should, if I played videos on my phone and would the audio be awful like through the microphone? I really wanted to show. How does that sound? Cause I gotta say, I really wanted to show some of the videos from Virtual Vacation. This wasn't from Virtual Vacation, that was from what was it called? The Hello Angel Girl rave, and they were playing Axel F. Hold on. Here's me dancing to Axel F. Oh, sorry, the fucking audio. I don't know how this sounds! I love Axel F though, so I was going crazy. I was also wearing GRIK. I changed in the GRIK outfit on, what day was it? Thursday. After the con, I put on stuff. Cause it's cute. What else? Well, they're setting off fireworks in the back alley. I don't know if it's kind of illegal, but they're setting off fireworks in the back alley. Kind of fun. The stream is rapidly devolving. I'm like that aunt when you're like at a family gathering and your aunt's like, look at what bingo night was like the other night, and she shows you like a video on your phone, but it goes, oh, like, you know, when you're when an older family member is like, look at this video of a dog, and like she opens up Facebook and she shows you like a video of a dog with like the stock music in the background, but it's like 3 minutes long, and you're just awkwardly standing there as she shows you this like really long dog video, and you're like you're like, that's nice. That's what this has devolved into. So many fireworks in the AX area. Yeah, I heard them, but I didn't see them. Look at this video of Virtual Vacation, honey. Yeah, look at what happened at bingo night the other night. Doesn't that look like fun, honey? Doesn't that look like fun? Yeah. Auntie Sharon was going really crazy that night. Okay, Tangy, let's get you to bed. Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe I should go to bed. Maybe I should go to bed. I'm always like, oh, I don't want to end the stream, but I'll come back in 2 days. That gosh darn VTuber Mint Phantom was going crazy. Yeah. Hell yeah. I love Mint. That's all. Obasan roleplay. I think it'd be so fun to do a stream where I'm just like role playing or doing like weird voices the whole time. I think that'd be. But like most visual novels come with like the voices these days, so I can't even do that. You know, I need a visual novel that doesn't come with it. But then it's just gonna be like generic anime voice most of the time. You know, I need something that would be peak. I know. I was thinking it'd be really fun to do a stream where if I could bring like friends on and it's like I could do like a silly like stream where it's like a maid cafe but it's like with VTubers, so I have like little table and there's just like VTubers sitting around the table and then I'm just like pretending to be a maid but like on stream as like a VTuber. I think that would be really fun. This is where we play Please Be Happy. But doesn't that have voice acting? I know that game looks really fun, but like I want to voice act myself or do something silly. That would be what I want to do because I love doing weird voices. You know, here's what I do when we play pachinko. Just mute it. Good. Pachinko, I could pretend to be an OG-san playing pachinko. Put OG-san roleplay. Wait, that would... Hold on. That might be actually really funny. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. We're cooking. We're cooking. That... Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Saturday, though. Saturday is... These cards are just sitting here. I have to open them. I'm so... I want to open them so bad, but I need to save them. I need to save them. I will not open them now. You're Gordon Ramsay the way you're cooking. Oh my gosh. I'm screaming at people. It's true. OG-san opens up voice cards. You know, it would be pretty funny to open up, like, cards as if I was someone who knew nothing about what I was opening. That would be pretty funny. I don't think I have enough cards for that, though. Oh, crap. How many cards? Oh, I want to open this right now, but I should make a stream out of it. Right? No, I should. I need to make a stream out of it. Okay. Yeah, open them and just mispronounce all the names like you're clueless. That'd be so funny. Like, okay, I have my maid cafe coasters. I could, like, this is like what it would look like. Himmy? We got Himmy. Okay. Himmy. Zentria. A apricot. Harika. Melodai. Hina. Harika. Kasan. Maid Sam. Matera. Oh my god. Crow. Crow. Machi. Giga. And Iran Mice. That's how I would do it. It's hard to like multitask trying to do a voice and trying to figure out how to mispronounce things at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. Iran sounds kind of like Elon. I say Iron Mouse Hughes. Iran Mouse. Elon Musk. Oh my god. What if I just... See, I was gonna say, what if I just mispronounce everyone in chat's name, but I think I already do that anyways, so I don't think that's too special. Like, I've been calling curation for, like, literally 6 months. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Yeah. So, I mean, that's potentially a thing. But no way, it's the right hand. Hold on. No way! It's the right hand durable, the folder depot, heat of granite, cancel liddy, Samantha, Jewel, off K Mick, oof K Fizz, Burlington, the 17th. I spent too much time on this. Yeah, it sounds like you did. This is very, like, thought out. That took you a minute. Not the jewel. Past the jewel. I don't know what. I don't know her. Not the 7th. Not the 17th. What's everyone's favorite Vocaloid? Or Utao? Cause mine was Gumi, but now I'm wondering, like, what do other people like, you know? I'm just looking at me. I gotta show my Luca or Gumi. Gumi is so good. Gumi because their voice provider's half Filipino. What? Are you serious? No way. I did not know that. That's crazy. Someone should cosplay Gumi with, like, the Jollibee swag. Like, they had this Jollibee swag they sold at Anime Impulse a while back. That would be such a good, be so good. Be so freaking... That's crazy. I had no idea. But I didn't know that, but I like... I like Gumi anyways, because, I don't know. I just like a lot of the songs she's in. I saw KFC, McDonald's, and Taco Bell Miku. I saw... There was, at the Hello Angel Girl rave, there was a Domino's Miku. Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. I saw so many Jollibee cosplays, like Jollibee girls. I love Moogie's design a lot. Should be fun to cosplay. Moogie. That sounds familiar. Moogie. Moogie Vocaloid. Or something. Oops, wrong one. No. Movie. Garfield Miku. I have seen a Garfield Miku. Bucky's Miku. I think I did also see... I saw something Bucky's. Oh, maybe it was just something for sale in the Artist Alley. La Saga. Did the Garfield movie come out yet? I know there's like a Garfield movie coming out soon. I don't know if that's gonna be any good. I don't know how many more versions of Chris Pratt I can take, but I think Garfield's pretty fun, so I would like to see it, if not just for that. It's out. You know, I still need to see Inside Out 2 as well. I'm so behind on the Pradaverse. Yeah. I'm so behind on, like, movies. I need to go. I can't believe Mario and Garfield are the same. That is so wild, though. Like, sorry, but, like, neither of those are a particularly, like, fitting cast, and yet here we are. And yet why do we keep casting Chris Pratt as people, as beloved characters with accents, but, like, without accent with Chris Pratt? Chris Pratt and Snoop Dogg in the same movie. You know, I will say, though, I don't actually know if I would, because I saw the Mario movie, I don't actually know if I would enjoy, Mario's voice actor is great, and I like, in the context of the game, his voice. I don't know about a whole movie where he sounds like Mario, but it would be cool if he at least had a Brooklyn accent, you know? I think that would have been preferred. I'm just thinking about how much you should do a whole stream in Mario voice. I don't know if I can do a Mario voice. What does that even? That would be also very grating. I feel like the whole stream it would just be like wahoo, waha, whoa, it's me. Can you do a Waluigi voice? Probably not, but let's see. Waluigi. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I really like that one music video with, it's not an official one, it's like the Waluigi video where I don't remember the song title, but it's the song, it's like called Nothing Works Out, and it's Waluigi and he's like depressed. That's a really good music video. Wah been so long. Continent. This is where you play the Famicom Mario game. I do have. Yeah, you saw I bought that. How are you, Kawaii Dragon? Yes. Yes, hello, Vermilion. Yeah, I was doing an AX recap stream, but now I'm just saying random things. Wait, what? That sounds fire. Yeah. What if... I'll just show you on my phone. I'll just show you on my phone. This is the new meta. When, instead of, you know, trying to bypass, like, filters, by, like, putting, like, it on the screen, you just show people on your phone, like, watch along, but we're just watching it on my phone through my cam. Oh my god, sorry, I totally typed this wrong. Nothing works, nothing works. Yeah, it's this one. Hold on, I need to full screen this so you can't see my recommended. It's this one. I think this is so good. I really like it. Anyways, but the title's in Japanese, so good luck with that. Good luck. You love that one? Yeah, it's a good one. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I just looked up Waluigi Nothing's Working Out, and this is the most ambitious crossover. Why is it so quality? Isn't it? The art is so good. The art is so good. Oh, I should cosplay Waluigi. There's, but not, I don't want to do, like, sexy girl Waluigi. Just Waluigi. Like, I'll get a fake mustache and, like, maybe a fake nose, and go from there, you know? I think that'd be really funny. I have so many things I want to cosplay, but actually that'd be so easy, though. The main thing would be the prosthetics would be hard, you know? Like, where would I get that? Waluigi Miku? How many Miku variations? How many freaking Miku variations can we have? Actually, you know what? I do have something I could show. I wanted to show something off. This, I was thinking about showing the Miku dress on stream because this is the first time in, like, so long. I actually sewed something I'm, like, kind of proud of. Because I had a pattern. The pattern is old. I can show you the pattern too. It doesn't really look like the pattern, but this is the pattern. Yes, it's old. I think it's from, oh my god, probably the 50s. Like, this looks like, is it though? Or does it just look like it's the 50s? Let's see. I don't know. Does this look like the 60s? It was 50 cents. I like how this is size 12. Um, this is for size 12, and whenever this is from, it says for inches, by the way, bust, oh, the size 12, bust 32, waist 25, hip 34. That's so tiny. That is not a 12 in modern days. In modern day, that's like, I don't know, a 4? A 2 or a 4? And apparently this says it's a 12, and I don't know what happened here, but, that's crazy. But this is the dress. I made this in a day. I found the perfect fabric, as I said. It's still a little scuffed, but there's like, the main thing that I was like, so the collar was a little tough. As you can see, it's not the same as the pattern because I had to redo the collar, but I didn't line it, but it's okay. Because it's a costume that I wear for like 2 days out of the year. But yeah, I don't know. That was cool. I'm getting okay at sewing. That's what's important. What were we talking about? We were talking about Waluigi. Yeah, honestly, I mean, okay, Chris Pratt's Garfield voice isn't awful. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, I almost feel like the Garfield people looked at Chris Pratt and like in Mario and are like, oh, that's a recipe for success. We'll check this out. We're making a movie of a beloved character too. What if we just got Chris Pratt for that too? That seemed to work out for Nintendo, and then they just kind of did that. I don't really understand what the reasoning is. I want to do like my anime reviews of some of the new animes. Oh no, I didn't get a chance for the Maid Cafe merch this time. No. Which one did you want? Nines? I do have the set here. I may be willing to part with one. Anime tier list. Maybe, but I just kind of want to talk about like, maybe for like 1 or 2 episodes, first impressions of this season's anime, because I do have opinions on the VTuber one. It's so interesting. Oh, by the way, there wasn't for the merch this year for the Maid Cafe. It was pretty much the same as last year, except the pen light, and then we didn't have Shoujo merch this year. The VTuber one is so interesting because it feels, God, it's so, I don't know. I don't even know where to begin with that one. I enjoyed it, but the premise is very strange because the way they have the VTubers like off the screen. Oh my god. It's not like Perfect Blue where it's like they show the idol like how she is not as an idol, where it's like this is like the real her, this is like the real girl. It's like they take VTubers and they're like, this is the VTuber behind the screen, but she just always dresses how her model looks. And some of the VTubers, they have like, it's so strange. That anime feels like a fever dream, honestly. So I'm very curious to see where it goes. It's very odd. It's very odd. But I like it. I think it's a very interesting concept. There's also one that's not about VTubers, but it's about streamers. So I'm kind of curious to see what that anime looks like too. There's one episode out. I need to watch it. But also, Shikanoko-tan is so funny. It very much is like, it has kind of like Nichijou vibes a little bit. It's just like weird. It's very weird, but in a very fun way. I can't do the dance. I just have my hands. It's like they do like they're doing like antler things or something. Or like, I don't know. Well, we're at 3 hours. I don't know how I've been able to talk for so long. Every time I'm like, this is gonna be shorter. We'll keep this under 2 hours, and I just keep talking. 21 more to go. You learn from the best. You're so right. You're so right. My Oshi is crazy about stream. Well, not okay. She's crazy for streaming for like 8 hours. I'm always like, how does she do that? You know, if you get a good, if you like talking to chat, you know, you can do it. And I think Kiara has really good chat interaction, which is also Mint does too. Like, Mint is kind of, her chat's wild because like I barely chat in Mint's chat, and like the 3 times I've chatted, one of those times she's read that chat, which is kind of insane, like number odds, insane odds. Kiara is parasocial for her fans, honestly. It's wild, but like, good for her. It's great. She loves us. Mint is crazy. Kiara can't hear you. She apparently Q-tipped too hard. What? That's happened to me too. Yeah, like it was during her press the button stream, and oh, what did I say? It was something about Christian Stewart, because everyone in chat was like shitting on Christian Stewart, but the press the button was like, would you rather watch a movie and Christian Stewart's the star? And I'm like, oh, what it was something about Christian Stewart being the star of like her favorite movie or something, and I was like, I see no problem, because I think Christian Stewart is hot, so I have seen no problem. But she read that chat. Love Lies Bleeding. Ugh! How have I not seen? I was like, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna go to the movie. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna see this. Me and my friend were like, let's go watch this. And I still haven't seen it. I just can't be asked to go to the freaking movie theater anymore. Like, it's such a pain. But this movie was like made for me. But I still haven't seen it. Also, I'm not like, I do kind of like thrillers, but I don't know. I need to watch it. It's just such a pain going to movie theaters, because they're kind of, a lot of them are kind of gross, you know, like, they don't, I don't know. So the cleanliness of movie theaters, I feel like, can vary wildly, because one I used to work at, you know, we like swept up after the show and that's it. Like those seats can get gross. But another one I went to, but this was during the pandemic, so we would like sanitize like we would notice, because we had like the movie theater I worked at during the pandemic, like the tray tables could fold down because you could eat at the movie theater. And if the tray table was down, we would like sanitize it. But I don't think they do that anymore because it's not like pandemic anymore. But honestly, sometimes they just smell weird. I don't know. I have no excuse. I need someone to drag me to the movie theater. I need someone to be like, hey, let's go to the movie theater. But I only have like one friend who does that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways. This is so cute. I like that it's rose gold. I had to really like fold in this ring, because even when it's like not, just when it's like how it's supposed to be, I'm like, it's too big for my finger. I have tiny fingers. I wish I was more comfortable doing stuff alone. Yeah, they smell weird, feel weird. Yeah. I I used to be a lot better at doing stuff alone in college. I'm still okay at doing stuff alone. It's definitely not weird to see a movie alone, I don't think so. At least it won't get stuck. Yeah, it'll be same though, but now I like doing stuff in groups. I'm particular about, at cons I don't mind so much if it's a big group or if it's like a huge like gathering thing, it's fine. But generally, like, I prefer groups of like 3 to 6. Because I feel like I like hanging out with people one-on-one too, but like I feel like when I'm in really big groups, more than 6, I'm like, it's not big enough where it's like over, if it's like over 8, no, actually when there's like a certain like group range in which it's too small to like branch out into a side conversation and like, yeah, and then then it's like too big to really like be a part of the conversation. Like I feel like when I'm in groups of like 5 to 7, I feel often very lost. The groups are hard to manage. Yeah. But, you know. Who is this girl? A lovable influencer and a deadly master of savate. She enters the tournament to gain more followers. I don't even know what this is. It's kind of cool. I'm so distracted. Maybe it's time for a tangy sleep. Maybe it's time for a tangy bed. But thank you everyone for coming to my off-Kai recap stream. We will open up these cards on... It's 1 a.m.? Oh my god. Yeah, I used to go to bed too. Opening these cards on Saturday. Sorry, did I say off-Kai? I meant to say AX. I keep doing this. Thank you, thank you for coming. I'm glad you had a fun time. Yeah, Saturday, I don't know when. Off-Kai on the brain. Saturday, I'll open these. I guess I could, in theory, do it earlier. Off-Kai's always happening. Well, I'm on a little break for at least a month or two, at least. I like to take a little summer break. It's summer vacation from Off-Kai, so... Yay! Okay, Saturday. Cards. Maybe we'll do a little shorter one, because I don't know how I'm gonna stretch out all these cards. We'll be there no matter what. OMG. Okay. I will call it for tonight finally. Thank you everyone for listening and watching and commenting and lurking and vibing. Appreciate you being here and listening to me ramble for 3 hours. Okay. Good night, everyone. See you later. And Otsu Tangy. Woohoo! Bye bye.